Yo guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to yet another Suzuki Jimny video. As you can tell, I am still a little bit limpy. But no worries, the doc said that in 6 to 8 weeks it will all be better. I crashed my enduro motorcycle into a ditch. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Somebody in the comments, well, has already noticed that I spray painted my fenders, my bumpers and my grille with bed liner. How'd you do that? Here is your answer. This is the Rocket XC bed liner. I bought this. This is 200 euros for the box. It's got everything you need inside of it, and I bought it at 4x4deals.be. I'll show it right here. 4x4deals.be. That's the Belgian web shop from Hitrex. It was 200 euros, and with this box, it says you can spray this stuff on about 13 square meters. Like 13 square meters is like, yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot. But yeah, I already used it, so well, it's already on the cart. So yeah, already used it. But I'm gonna explain to you guys how this stuff works. It prevents you from corrosion. It looks a lot more decent because, well, the original fenders of the Jimny, well, they look like grayish, a little bit grayish, and I really don't like those. And I really like this result. So anyway, also use it on my crash panniers, but that looks a lot better. Anyway, so let's get back to the box. So when you open it up, it's just a folder, just a paper on how to use the spray gun. We got a lot of material because, well, this bed liner can be used in multiple ways. And to make a long story short, if you turn the box around, you can spray paint it, it's just like paint, in like all of those different textures. So if you hold it too close to the subject, it starts to look like that. And I was going more for an effect like that, so the little bubbles. And this is just very thin layers and painted from very far. So the farther you pull it away, the smaller the bubbles get. And the closer you come, and the more paint or the more protection you spray paint it, it becomes more like that. But I really like that one. It is all explained on how to paint it, how to mix it, because you have a hardener and you have the paint itself. It says here how you can apply it with a normal spray gun or the HVLP gun that comes in the box. And yeah, it's pretty easily to spray, like everything you need to know is in the paperwork. But before you go to work, first thing you don't need sanding paper. This is like, we call this a schuurmalke in Belgium, and it's like, can you actually tell what it is? It's like, it's not really sanding paper, it's really foldable. These fenders already have like this kind of sketchy surface, so you don't need like really hard sandpaper to sand it all down. Just use one of these, cover it a little softly. And when you're done with your schuurmalke, you need one of those. This is 3M adhesive cleaner. It removes all fat and grease of the fenders and wash it all down. And when everything is sanded, not really sanded, use that little thingy, and everything is cleaned up with the 3M adhesive cleaner, use this one. This is a plastic primer. So spray a little bit on the plastic primer so the stuff on there attaches a lot better. Motip plastic primer. Kunststoff Haftvermittler. Premier spécial pour matière. Synthetic. Great. Let's continue. So in the box we have 4 bottles of paint. One has already been used, so I only had to use, this was almost empty, so only one for the bumpers and everything behind it. So anyway, 4 bottles of paint, and this is like some gummy material. This is the catalyst. So if we mix a little bit of this with one of those bottles, so these bottles are like filled 3/4 of a bottle. So this is like filled up to here. You gotta take a little bit of the catalyst, throw it in, chuck it around for a little bit, and you're good to go. Get your bottle out, put it over there, take your gun, didn't clean the gun, so Again, still a little bit dirty. Anyway, so you have put your catalyst into one of these paint bottles. You have shaken it enough, and you're ready to go. And the cool part about it, you can just use your little air compressor at home. So you do not need a spray booth. You can just do it outdoors. I recommend you do it indoors because of the birds and the pigeons, you know. But we painted ours. We painted my Jimny on 2 bar. 2 bar is about 30 psi, I think. So 30 psi, 2 bars, low pressure. It's enough to get it sprayed. Best in class durability, gloss and texture. It's not really that glossy. It's a little bit glossy, but it's not like matte flat black finish. It's a little bit glossy. It's just perfect. Superior fade resistance and UV stability. 50 state compliant. We're in Europe. We don't have states. T through tint technology, non-yellowing formula. Produces a variety of texture with economy coating gun, HVLP gun, roller or brush. You can even use a brush or a roller. I wouldn't suggest that. Resistant to a variety of strong chemicals. Durable coating that maintains flexibility. Excellent for sound dampening. Outstanding adhesion to most surfaces. I have no idea what adhesion means. Anyway, but before going to work like a complete maniac, I suggest you spray paint a box like I did. But even with spraying some on the box, the first shot we did on the grill, we came a little bit too close and it was a little bit too heavy. So the grill is a little bit on the heavy side with the bed liner, and we was like, yeah, we gotta go a little bit back with it. Of course, you can't really tell if it's in bright light. You can even tell if you come really closely, you can tell that these are like, let me show you like that. See that? These are like little ones. And the ones on the grill, this is like the first part we sprayed. This is like rougher, a lot rougher. And of course we had the grill had to be the same all over the place. So we did it everywhere the same. So it's a little bit rougher on these sides than it is on the fenders. So the fenders are, and this stuff is rock hard. I mean, even if you put some water on it, it runs right off. Look at that. That's some good water. Anyway, and for protection, of course, we used plastic and 2 rolls of tape, paper tape. So we got the small one and we got the big one. And we got some plastic because, well, you don't want to paint everything on your car. Well, maybe you do. Some people spray paint their total car with the bed liner, but I want to keep it shiny and bed linered. Shiny, bed linered. So the small tape is actually used to get around the curvy edges because, well, of course, a big tape like that doesn't really work that good on edges. So this is just paper tape and get it around the edges the first time. Then you take out the foil, the big plastic foil, cover all of your car in one piece and use the big one to put it on. And also this is like really hard material, so don't be scared if like a fly flies into it or a bird or a pigeon, I don't know. You can just probably cover the pigeon up and nobody would even notice. Don't do that. Pigeons are cool. Pigeons are cool. I love animals. So don't worry about spray painting. It's not really painting, it's more like bed lining. I'm gonna call it bed lining. So don't worry about bed lining the car just in your garage or even when the sun is shining outside, because really it doesn't really matter. It's gonna get a rough look. So even if your dog rubs against it and leaves a couple of hairs, spray over it, and you're good to go. And there we go. That's all you guys need to know about the bed liner on the grill, fenders, bumpers, and whatever else was spray painted with the bed liner. Therefore, I hope you really liked this video. You make sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers. Ride safe. See ya.